Hello! Welcome to National Tequila Day! Cheers! So, in honor of the beautiful spirit that is tequila, we're going to make a classic tequila sunrise. So this recipe actually comes from the 1920s, which might surprise you, and does not contain any orange juice. Okay, so let's start by prepping our ingredients. I've got some fresh cut lemons. A lemon will on average yield about 1.5 ounces of juice for a lemon. That of course is hugely dependent on how big your lemons are. I know because I measured ahead of time that these lemons are gonna give me a little less. So I'm gonna be squeezing 3 halves. Oh, hi Debbie. All right. So tequila is America's only native spirit. Everything else that we make here, whiskey, gin, everything else came from someplace else first. Tequila originated here in North America, which I think is really pretty cool. It gives us a really special connection to it. Okay, so I have 1.5 ounces of lemon juice here. Next, I'm going to make some homemade grenadine. So I have 4 ounces of pomegranate juice here. And I have 4 ounces of sugar. And I'm just going to screw this lid on real tight. And I'm just going to shake this until the sugar is dissolved into the pomegranate juice, and then we'll have some fresh homemade grenadine. So, something important to know when you're buying tequila at the store, what you want to look for is any bottles of tequila that say 100% agave. If it says anything else, it's not really the tequila you want. It's probably something called mixto. Jose Cuervo is an excellent example of mixto. And if you're like me, you have some terrible memories of Jose Cuervo in your youth. A mixto is only actually 51% tequila, and then the rest of what's in that bottle is just like bottom of the barrel, like nasty raw spirits. So it doesn't really give you a good product. In the end, it doesn't taste good, doesn't feel good in your body. Okay, so we've got our grenadine prepped. Next, we're gonna add simple. I forgot the simple syrup. I'll be right back, hold on. Simple syrup. Next, we're going to add the simple syrup to our tin. We're not going to put a ton in, only 1/2 ounce. All right. And now we're going to add our tequila. I really like a Blanco for this. So a Blanco is unaged. You can also get Reposado, which is lightly aged, Añejo, which has a little more age, or Extra Añejo, which has a ton of age on it. But really for this, I love a Blanco. I'm using Siete Leguas. And this is pretty much the bottom of my bottle. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put 1.5 ounces of this good stuff in here. Whew. Squeeze out the bottle. Ugh, okay. Okay, these are the first 3 ingredients for our cocktail. I'm gonna go ahead and shake these now. Okay. So Tequila is made from agave. There are many types of agave. Tequila, however, can only be made from one. That's called blue weather. Tequila can only be made in Mexico and only, in fact, be made in certain parts of Mexico. Most of it is made in Jalisco. Okay, so now that I've got this shooken up, I'm gonna put some ice in my drinking glass. All right, we pour this good stuff in here. There we go. And now I'm gonna add some bubbly water. I love Topo Chico. It is hands down my favorite. The reason that it's my favorite is because it is super bubbly. So, there's a really high concentration of bubbles in this, more I think than most other bottled mineral waters. So this is my go-to. That said, the stuff that comes out of your soda stream, it's perfectly okay too. Who we got? Oh, hi Jennifer. Mwah. Hi Kayla. All right, so I'm putting 2 ounces of this in. Now, in a perfect world where I do everything right, I would have put this soda in first because the ingredients mix themselves a little better when I do it the right way. But this is fine too. I'm just gonna stir it up. So here's the base of our drink, but we still need some sunrise, right? This is what is this? This is all daylight, no romance. Okay, so here is our fresh pomegranate juice. I'm sorry, fresh pomegranate syrup. I'm gonna add 1/4 ounce of this, and I'm going to pour it in slowly so it dribbles down the side. There we go. Last, I'm adding cassis. This is Mathilde. So cassis is a liqueur made from black currants, which was used a lot in classic cocktails. I'm gonna do 1/2 ounce of this. Oh yes. There's our romantic sunrise. I've seen a lot of these at the end of a long day, not many at the beginning. All right, there it is. So you can leave it like this, or you can stir it up to mix everything together. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Garnish it with a nice lemon wheel. There's your sun. Yeah. Saddest lemon wheel ever. Steal one from my previous Tequila Sunrise. There we go. Oh, there. All right. Let's taste it. See if it's any good. Nailed it. So this fantastic recipe is from this book, The Essential Cocktail by Dale Degroff. It is one of my favorite cocktail books. Dale Degroff is a hero of the modern cocktail. The recipe was actually developed in Mexico at the Aguas Caliente Resort, which was very, very popular with the Hollywood set during Prohibition. I don't know when the orange juice came into play, but I definitely prefer it like this. The lemon juice balances out the sweetness in it. When you have the orange juice, it tends to be really cloyingly sweet. So tequila itself, tequila was very popular with the pioneers. They encountered it as they were moving west and south. It lost popularity, Prohibition came in, then it really lost popularity, except along the border, where it never died out, because during Prohibition, of course, it was being smuggled in. But then it started to gain in popularity again in the last quarter of the last century. Now it's hugely popular. The most popular margarita, or the most popular cocktail in the US is the margarita, obviously made with tequila. So that does a lot for tequila's sales. So yeah, I think that's it. Tequila. I love it. I love agave spirits. If you've had bad experiences, if you were drinking that Cuervo back in your college days, try some of the 100% blue agave stuff. It could really change your opinion. All right, well, I will see you next Friday, same time, same place. Check out my videos on YouTube, and oh, I do accept tips on Venmo. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, who's there? Oh, hi, Jeremy. Thanks for watching. And Jeremy, thanks for inspiring me to do a tequila episode. Love you all. Have a great night.